Coming to the line at the 24.
Zebra. Here we go. 18. Zebra.
The Cardinals have it at the 24. Hatcher's in on the tackle.
We'll be keeping an eye today on Michael Floyd on the outside.
Yeah, Michael Floyd got to use that speed to find a way to get past the defense. That's what he does well. We'll see if he can do it here today.
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. It's intercepted. Space to work. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Playoffs so different than the regular season. The divisional round of the playoffs, when you score first, that makes you feel great. So that is a wonderful touchdown there by the offense.
The Redskins ready to kick it away. Peterson's got a chance for a return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Cardinals, and I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
One player to watch out there giving this team all kinds of leadership is Ryan Kerrigan.
Yeah, he's a high-effort player, really knows how to use his speed to get to the quarterback.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. The Cardinals take it from the 28. It's caught by John Brown. Gains 20. That's his first reception today.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
This play set up by the long gainer. Johnson's taking the handoff.
Breaks out of that one.
He's in the clear and in for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
There's a flag right there. Personal foul late, hit on the kicker, and that will be a 15-yarder.
Jim, it's inexcusable. How can you rough the kicker in a situation like this? Football teams practice this every single day. That's what they work on from the start of training camp. Such a big mistake. We'll see if it comes back to haunt.
The Redskins just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you've got to be smart, you've got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Coming to the line at the 37.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play.
The Redskins from the 37. Gets it out for the completion. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. There's no doubt it. But you gotta like your situation and the feel that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Cardinals offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
midway through the first. Wide to the left. Johnson's marked down after a gain of 9. The Cardinals have fallen back on what they do quite well, and that's run the football. Johnson's near the top of the league in rush yards, and he's showing why today.
It is hard in the NFL to run the football like this every single week, but here we are again, and they are getting it done.
Let's go.
The Cardinals have it at the 29. He slashes to the left side.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
John Brown brings it down. Second down coming up.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Sally 19. Sally 19. Sally 19. Sally 19.
Johnson's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Now 3rd and short following the run. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. The Cardinals come to the line with a bunch set. Here's Brown. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. 3rd catch today so far.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Here we go.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. On target with Michael Floyd. Floyd's tackled down at the 24.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. Palmer's taking off. This will go incomplete. He was trying to find Floyd.
Palmer's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because nobody's open. Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
They'll go Brown. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Snapping out of the gun. Jermaine Gresham has the catch.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
And he puts it through for 3. With almost an entire quarter in the books, they at least have a field goal to brag about.
Jim, it's kind of like a round of golf. You know a lot about that. Sometimes you don't birdie or par the first couple holes, but it's a long contest. It's a long game, and I think they got their confidence going with that field goal.
The Redskins have had a lot of success in this game offensively, but they've still got a lot of work to do as they come out for this next drive.
Well, I think it's easy for them in a situation like this. They know they're going to have to score a lot of points, so you stay aggressive, you keep calling plays, keep throwing that football down the field, running it with power, and keep scoring points.
The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Morris looking for a lane. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. The defense gets a sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
On the way, third down. Double tight end formation. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Peterson's going to look for space now. Riley's there to make the tackle. And we're in the outskirts of downtown Phoenix in Glendale. And the home of the Cardinals, the University of Phoenix Stadium.
The Cardinals will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 14-10.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Gresham's got the catch and the first. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Homer selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down at the 19. Complete to Floyd. So they complete one, and still it's second down.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Here's the handoff. Fletcher's the one who brings him to the ground.
That's not a good job by the running back. Play the situation. It's second and short. Get the first down. He makes a bad decision, gets tackled short, and now we got a tough third down coming up.
The Redskins defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Chip shot here.
The kick is good. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
The Cardinals getting set to kick it away. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Redskins offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Looking long. But it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Cardinals will come out in the dime. 2nd and 10.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
The Redskins all bunched up here as they get set at the line. 3rd and 10. Now on the move. Garcon's got the catch and the first.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Gets away from the pressure.
Got a big lane.
Ball was out. Recovery by the offense. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line.
Corners formation here for the defense. Morris lined up as the single back. Griffin running away from the pressure. Intercepted.
Patrick Peterson, they can just put him out there and say, you got that guy, we're not going to worry about you, and he takes care of it. Nice interception.
Loss of 3 on the play. Real tough starting spot here for the offense. Johnson's got it on the handoff. Gains 5. Boy, these numbers just don't add up. They're running the football. They're owning the line of scrimmage, but they're behind on the scoreboard. How do you figure, Phil?
How many times have you and I have talked about this? Stats lie in football. You know, there's many stories when you watch a football game. They're running it well. If they stay with the gym and they keep having success, I think they'll find a way to win.
First down here after the completion. Johnson's handed the football. That's a gain of 8. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down, 2 to go. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 30. It's caught by Jerron Brown. The ball is fumbled. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Fumbles are becoming more prevalent in the NFL because the defenders are getting so good at stripping that football away now.
The Redskins offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
Let's go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Morris looking for a lane.
Coming to the line at the 30.
The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. Morris is in the backfield. First and 10. They'll run it with him again. And Morris is stopped there.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Cardinals come out in a dime package. The Redskins take it from the 28. And Morris is taking it on the screen. Fights through contact. Redskins in for the score.
Boy, that's a terrific touchdown by the offense. They got to be excited. But look, that whole thing was set up because they started in good field position. Makes it a lot easier to call those plays and get it done when you're working with the short field.
The Redskins getting ready to kick it off.
They'll take it at the 20. The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. Johnson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Going for the home run. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The Redskins with two extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd down and 10. Running room.
A foot race to the end zone. Inside, and he's poked for the touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Here we go.
Ellington with the grab. And they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. First down at the 37. And it's knocked down. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The Cardinals sat at the line. Dime package.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Redskins from the 37. And it's caught by Jordan Reed. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Let's go.
First down at the 49. Airing it out. And they can't connect.
Oh, the receiver is wide open. That doesn't happen too often in this league where they get behind the defense and the quarterback just throws it off target.
The Cardinals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Second and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Redskins will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Redskins signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Third down now.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Out of the gun. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. Not where you want to begin a series, backed up this deep. The Redskins out now in a 4-6 formation. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. Miles there to take him down.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce. The Redskins will come out in the dime. Second down and 9. He'll throw it over the middle. Murphy's there to make the stop.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
The Redskins, 1 timeout remaining. It's third down coming up. Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. John Brown has the catch. Going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
The Cardinals with an extra point try on the way. It's good. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. Got a flag down here. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Redskins lineup, split backfield. Morris on the screen. Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and a long way to go. Getting away from the pressure while under pressure.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Failing to connect there, third down. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. It's a two-tight-end formation. To the ground. Morris off the left side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. And that's the end of the first half here in Sun City, USA. Back to the Phoenix area for the third quarter after a short break. Peterson's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Cardinals on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Johnson's taking the handoff.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Third down. Carson Palmer will take this snap from out of the gun. The Redskins call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Third down on the way. Palmer's alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. And it's batted down.
The Cardinals put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Butler will be called on now to punt the football. Jackson's got a chance this time. Jackson's met after a gain of 8 and a run back of about 8. The Redskins talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Get ready.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Morris with the grab. Gains 16.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Wasting no time now for this next play. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. Peters is there to take him down.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
2 tight ends on the field here. Second down and 5. Jones has got it on the handoff.
Jones is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
First down at the 36. Up the gut here. Jones brought down after picking up only a yard.
Jones is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down and 8. And Morris is handed the football. They'll mark him at the 29. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
Third down and 3. And the catch by Alfred Morris. They have struggled on third down, but not on that occasion.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
First down at the 19. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. They bring in the extra tight end. The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense. They'll run it here. Jones tackled down after a gain of 2.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
3rd and 8. Makes the reception. Gains 11.
The Redskins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st and goal from the 6. And incomplete.
Well, these are the kind of throws in the NFL, Jim, you just take for granted that if it's open, you are going to hit it. But the quarterback makes a big mistake, leads the receiver too far to the inside, and it goes incomplete.
Second and goal from the 6. And Morris is going to take touchdown. Washington Redskins. And a 2nd touchdown on the game.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Press coverage all the way.
They wanted more excitement, more attention, more decision-making. It's the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This 2-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Cardinals offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
1st down at the 20. Throws the pass. Larry Fitzgerald has the catch. Gains 15.
The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. 1st down at the 35. The reception by John Brown. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the 1st.
Johnson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Here's the quick toss. Barrels ahead.
The Cardinals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Let's go.
1st down at the 42. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Johnson's in the backfield. Single back set. Palmer's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The Cardinals come out with a split backfield. Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you've got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Hatcher's in on the tackle.
Well, not many yards get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 9.
3rd and 9. Catch made near the sideline.
The Cardinals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Ellington's taking the handoff. Wide to the left. Ellington's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Ellington's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
This has been a long drive so far.
Let's go, let's go.
2nd and 8. Almost intercepted.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Now moving the football to the 10-yard line.
Palmer by himself in the backfield. Out of the shotgun. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The University of Phoenix Stadium is our site today. 4th quarter about to get underway.
If he makes it, the game is tied.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. Just starting the 4th, and this game is now tied as that field goal has set us up for one heck of a last quarter, Phil.
Yeah, all the fun is out of this game now, guys. It's up to you. Can you be smart enough to make the right calls and not make that mistake that's going to cost you the game?
The Redskins coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
The Redskins have it at the 24. With 2 hands, he has it. The Redskins get a first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Morris lined up as the single back. The field. Nice catch. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. We're just into the 4th quarter, and that touchdown puts them in front.
Right away, you look down there on the sideline, and you can see the head coach of the opponents who has fallen behind. He's looking at that clock. He's trying to develop a strategy on how his team can come back and take the lead.
Peterson's running this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Cardinals back onto the field now to get another drive started. They came away with a field goal in their last possession, Phil, but had to be a letdown because they were really moving the football.
Oh, I think you're right. They had to be let down. You execute so many good plays going down the field, and you just need that one to get you in the end zone. They did not do that. So, Jim, I think you're right. I think they were a little down about that field goal. Brown's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Here we go.
Redskins set at the line. Dime package. The play clock's running down. The Cardinals elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. Second down after the incompletion. They'll go ground, trying to power his way right up the middle. Third down following the run.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Looking across the middle. Intercepted. Even with all the scoring we've seen, a defense now steps up and makes the biggest play of this game as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they went out there and they finally made a play. Man, did that take a long time to see the defense step up, but not too late. Good play, good interception.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. Second down and 11. And they take him down.
You know, outside linebackers are everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Redskins from the 37. Looking long.
That was a nice call by the defensive coordinator that time. He stays aggressive, and he puts the offense in a fourth down situation.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. First down now in a dangerous spot here.
Let's go. Blue 58. Regular.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
Palmer's going to take it from the gun. And they deck the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Second down, and they must be careful at this point. The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Cardinals have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Johnson's been a threat on the ground and continues to rack up yardage.
Been tremendous once again today. And look, let's look at this running back. He's got legs of steel. He can break tackles. He can run around you. That's why this running game is so good.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Michael Floyd hauls it in. The defense steps up and gets it into the hands of the offense midway through the 4th. Now here comes the offense.
which has been executing all day long.
Well, what they wanted, they finally got. A defensive stop. Now, if the offense can come out there, take advantage of it and score, boy, will that put some pressure on the other team.
The Cardinals believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Palmer's got it in the gun. Michael Floyd hauls it in.
The Cardinals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
First down at the 26. Has his man. Johnson marked down at the 34.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out.
18. 18.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop.
Room to work. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. Jackson's going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Redskins offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Time is running out. The game is tied, and the defense must do whatever it can to not give up a score.
Good for only a yard.
Second down now. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Double tight end formation. From the shotgun.
Pass is intercepted.
Better late than never, Phil. Defense finally, Phil.
I guess so, Jim. And look, the good spot here is it's been a bad day almost all day long, but the game is on the line. What do? You go out there, you make the play, and get the football back for your offense.
The Redskins load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Floyd's got the catch on the touch throw. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this. Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
He's drilled as he throws. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Palmer's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Almost intercepted that time.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
The Redskins offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
The Redskins get ready to snap the football. They must be careful. They have no timeouts to play with.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Finds Reed. Johnson's going to make the tackle. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Wow, Phil, you would think when a quarterback has a game like this going that they would not only have the lead, but maybe a big lead. Instead, they're trailing.
Yeah, Jim, and you know, look, if you look at the stats, once again, we'll say it, stats do lie. It's not all about the quarterback all the time. It is a team game, and they are just not doing it overall so far.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. Morris lined up as the single back. Now 1st and 10. And Morris has got it on the handoff. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day at practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left.
On the money. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. The Redskins head to the line and out of timeouts.
This is a good decision by the coach. You're down late in the game. Getting that hurry-up offense. And what it does, give yourself as many chances as possible, but a lot of times when you get in a hurry-up offense, it makes the defense take less chances, and I think that gives you even a better chance to come back and win the game.
2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. Quarters formation here for the defense. There's some shifting around in the backfield. From the gun. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
On 3rd and long, they'll be in 4-down territory here. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Redskins will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. 3rd down and 10. The defender able to knock it away.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
And the kick is good for 3.
So the offense does good work to drive down the field, get in position, and kick the field goal now to tie this game in the late stages. Yeah,
and you know what's going to be fun from here on out is which team is willing to take a chance. Will the offense be aggressive? Will the defense take some chances? The one that's aggressive, I think that's the one that's going to win the game.
The Cardinals take the field. The game is tied. And can this offense drive down and win it for them?
Yeah, you got to be alert on the offensive side in situations like this. The defense knows they can't give up yards. They can't give up points. So look for them to take chances and be very aggressive.
1st down at the 20. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Carson Palmer will take this snap from out of the gun. It's caught by John Brown. Gains 13.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game.
Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Redskins stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
Out of the pocket. And with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away.
Well, every play is not going to be a masterpiece. This time the quarterback broke out of the pocket. He doesn't find anything he likes, so he makes a good, quick decision, gets rid of the football.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Morris is in the backfield.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Morris lined up as the single back. A timeout charged to the offensive unit. The Cardinals will come out in the dime.
Let's go.
The Redskins snap it up at the 26. Morris with the grab. And Washington's all over that offense and brings him down. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. The Redskins will take the snap from the 25. Makes the catch in the open field. Jackson's marked down at the 41. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. The Redskins snap it at the 41. And the catch by Alfred Morris. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
The Redskins from the 32. Jones is handed the football. They'll mark him at the 22.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense. The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. Young's going to take the handoff now. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Press coverage all the way. It's a two tight end formation. Jones is lined up in a single back formation. Tight ends in motion here. First down at the 16. Takes off with it. Breaks away. And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
The Cardinals come out in a dime package. First and goal. They'll run it off the toss. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief.
It's just great to see a running back dive over the pile and get a touchdown like that near the goal line. We used to see it a lot 10 years ago. Now you can't even get the space where you can jump up over the defenders. Awesome job. Nice touchdown.
All right, Phil, after this win today, they're now one step away from going to the Super Bowl. This victory today in the divisional round.
It's exciting times, Jim. This is, you know what, soon as you go out on the field for warm-ups, you go, boy, this is different. It's special. And if you can just put 60 minutes of solid football together, you get a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.